It's really not a mess though. Sunrise is on this side of the island, but sunset is where the sea is. Last night we were, in the beach with the family. I remember the sunset was in the horizon, so we're not going to be able to see the explosion of the sun because it's on the other side of the island. But nevertheless, it's Boracay seashore, man. I'm telling you, you cannot beat just the view of this place purely of this main reason right here. Whenever you go to the beach, especially on other sides of the Philippines, there's plenty of corals, so you're gonna need to wear a aqua shoes just not to step on corals or sharp objects in the beach. But this beach right here, especially in Station 1 in Boracay, is very fine. I mean, look at this fine granules of sand, bro. In mentioning there's no like green moss. It's very, very fine, and it's all year, 365 days in a year. It's just that's what you paid for. And I believe this Boracay, man, is going to be a main hub for this family. But we're gonna do a lot of activities, hopefully permitting that there's no thunderstorm or storm. But yeah, other than that, man, we're gonna be showing you a little bit on the breakfast buffet of the Henann Beach and what they have to offer to liking. So my people down there, United States and Canada, you get a really nice idea of what Boracay has to offer. And it's gonna be amazing, man. You gotta check this place out. It's relaxing, it's family friendly, there's no loitering, or it's very well diverse and protected place. Mainly people that flies drone. You can't just bust out the bird and fly it. You can't do that, and we're gonna respect that law, man. But yep. This is the egg station from Henann, bro, and there's a lot of choices here. Sardinas. Ubi cheese pandesal, brother. I gotta say, the best bread here. Henann have the ubi pandesal, man. This legit. You gotta get this. I'm gonna make one, but this you got to have one. Amazing. So right about here, after breakfast, we are preparing to leave for our island trip this morning, and it's indeed a lot of people are in line, and while waiting, kids and my wife are playing. As soon as they call us back here, we went through this plastic bridge, which is really cool, I think, and then we're on our way to our island hopping. Now, this won't be like El Nido, but every single one is excited, especially the clear waters of Boracay is indeed the main attraction of this place. It is world class, and the people are so polite. Our crew on the boat takes care of us really close by. Our first stop was Puka Beach, where we had a fresh buko juice or coconut juice and bought some souvenirs.
Our second spot was one of the most crystal clear spots in Boracay. We did our snorkeling, plenty of different fish. I must say it is one of the most nicest diving snorkeling spots in the island. Had a little dive happening, but not that deep. Everybody in the family tried to get into the water, and it's just fantastic. At this third spot is the Crystal Cove Island. They are the only ones that went here since we took care of the kids and the elderly. But definitely they got a lot of shisha-able moments, dancing and having a lot of fun in this island. Now, this has different spots in this tour. They got different caves to which you can definitely take a swim and a dip, and you can see how pristine this location is. Definitely a must visit on this spot.
Busy guys, talaga busy? Hindi naman, minsan zero. Minsan walang tao? Talaga? Bakit pa rin ganun? Anong araw? Hindi ko alam, ma'am. Tagal na eh. Hindi ko masabi.
The well-preserved natural environment of Crystal Cove Island offers trekking and cave exploration. Definitely is a must visit if you go to the islands of Boracay. While the other part of the group is having a chill moment with snacks and some sightseeing. Such a beautiful day indeed.
So this is the famous lake where people take photos. Behind there's like a lot of restaurants in Boracay. We see these a lot in the video. And this is the infamous D Mall as well. The Budget Mart. So you know it's kind of like 6:12 p.m. now. People are out on a Friday. It's going to pick up. It's kind of busy, but this is the infamous, like the center hub of Station 2. Good stuff, man.
We had night walk at D Mall. Definitely a must. Nice spots and stores that you can buy food and souvenirs. But this specific showdown got my attraction in terms of competitiveness. However, my wrist still hurts at this point. This is my brother Jack, and I believe we did not win at this night, but whatever.
Yo, my wrist still hurts, man. I'm telling you, it's feeling good now, but I can tell there's no excuse except that I suck right now in Boracay. I can't accept that. But there's a good reason to return Boracay next year, perhaps? We're gonna wrap up our day today. It was a long day. What time is it? I don't have my watch, but it's like 10 p.m. now. So, quick check. When it's 10 p.m., Henann Prime pool closes at around 8 or 9 p.m. So you won't be able to use the pool anytime you want. But today was kind of hectic day. In a way, so I'll give you a quick feedback regarding the island hopping for Boracay. So what we did is 8:30 we went to the station, which is in Station 2, to ride the boat for island hopping. So first off we go to Puka Island, and there's only a couple of things that you can do. So expectations if you go to island hoppings on places like El Nido or Coron, so you have to gauge those different types of terrains and geographic locations for those islands, because Boracay does not have the same features or landscape as El Nido. So what I'm saying here is you got to lower a little bit of your expectations on what you see on island hopping. That being said, the first one was Puka Beach. Puka Beach was nice. There's really not much to see there except for, in my honest opinion, there is like a sandbar there. You can do the things that you can do there on a regular beach, such as Station 1 and 2 or 3, which is Crystal Kayak. Basically, that's about it. At the time of we went today, that is July 5th, 2023, it's about that. There's some kind of restructuring or some kind of construction going on. That's what the local told us. So basically that's the only activity that you can do on this Friday. But other than that, there's a lot of vendors that's selling things to you. Buko juice is like $250. I mean 250 pesos, and all smoothies are 250 pesos. Bless you, whoever is that sneezing. The second part of the tour is we went snorkeling. Amazing. It's just some good stuff, man. I went diving. There were a couple of things that I saw down there, sea urchins and all, and a lot of fish where they feed some bread in the boat. The last one was Crystal Cove, I believe. What was that? Crystal Cove? So basically it's like the caves where you go in and some kind of like, you can go and trip in an island where there's a couple of caves that you can go, and you can go to the crevasses of the cave and you can swim. So my wife and my brother-in-law and my brother-in-law's girlfriend, they went there, and it looks fun. So you know, me and my son and my mother and father-in-law and my mom with the kids, we were staying outside because it's, at this point it's like 11 a.m. It's blistering hot, and everybody at that point, it's like 3.5 hours of our trip for the island hop, and it's just too hot for the kids. So adults can go, kids can stay back on this part. And other than that, man, there's some good structures in there, some little nature park, some very little nature park, because this is an island. But basically those are just a couple of places that you can go, and then it was the local food for everybody. And after that, around 12:30ish or 1 p.m. we were done with it, and we were back on the starting point that we did. So if I'm gonna rate it, for the price that we paid, it's not bad at all. So for kids it's 1,000 pesos, so it's around, I would say, $20. For the adults it's 1,200, so you might probably pay maybe 24 or 25 bucks. But for those features, you get those snorkeling, environmental fees, some stuff that you can see about, you know, the islands of Boracay. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And out of 10, I would probably put in around 5.5 or 6 in terms of sightseeing, just because the nature of, you know, geographically located of this islands, you don't have to, you know, that much of a nature trail. It's basically same features in station 1, 2, and 3, except for those caves. For the service though, I would definitely put around 8.5 to 9.2 for the service, for the crew that took care of us. It's amazing. We have a couple, or one time the the engine didn't start off, but eventually the crew managed to start it off like manually, and we were on our way. So other than that, man, this is our 3rd day, I think. Yeah, no, 2nd day in Boracay. And yeah, so far so good. We get a couple more days. We'll be staying here for 5 or 6 days. And yeah, tomorrow we probably go in and see if we can do the helmet diving or the parasailing or the parasailing. But that would be it for today. I'm gonna crash to the bed and regroup, re-energize. But see you guys in our next vlog. Peace out.